All right. Let's look at belief clarity, a general, gentle inner exploration to discover your beliefs and awaken spiritual clarity. Begin journey. History is linear and never repeats. I'm going to say that is a no. Powerful realization. Most people understand we're taught history is a straight line, past, present, future, moving forward, never to repeat. Events are unique, never to occur again. This creates anxiety about the future unknown, regret about the past, unchangeable, and pressure in the present. Only one chance. It also makes existence seem random. Things just happen without pattern or purpose. If history doesn't repeat, there's no cosmic order, just chaos. A better spiritual understanding is the Brahma Kumaris knowledge reveals the world drama is a precise 5,000 year cycle that repeats identically, internally. Every scene, every soul's part, every event repeats exactly. This is not fatalism, it is profound order. Nothing is random. Everything has its place in the external drama. This understanding brings deep peace. Whatever is happening was meant to happen, and what has happened and has happened countless times before. There are no accidents, no mistakes in the drama. The soul part is fixed. Yet within it, the soul experiences free will. God says that the drama is absolutely accurate. Not a second can change. This removes anxiety about the future. It's already determined. Regret about the past it was meant to be, and pressure in the present. Just play your part well. That's interesting. So, if everything is already happened and meant to happen, it's always in alignment. Hmm. History is not linear. It is precisely 5,000 year cycle that repeats internally. The world drama is absolutely accurate. This understanding brings deep peace and acceptance. Hmm. That everything is happening is meant to happen. Let's see the next reflection. I am this body. That is definitely a no. My understanding runs deep. This is the most fundamental belief from birth. We identify with our bodies. Our name is given to the body. Identity documents describe it. We say, I am tall, old, sick, beautiful. This body consciousness creates fear of death, aging, comparison based on appearances, and attachment to the physical pleasure. Ego based on physical attributes and suffering when the body changes or fails. All other limited beliefs stem from this primary misidentification. The Brahma Kumaris knowledge reveals the foundation truth. I am not this body. I am a soul. The soul is a point of consciousness, light, energy located in the center of the forehead. The body is my costume, my vehicle, my instrument, but not me. The soul is eternal, never born, never dies. Only the body changes. The soul's original nature is peace, love, and happiness, purity, and power. When I stabilize in soul consciousness, fear of death dissolves. The soul is immortal. Comparisons ends. All souls are equal. Attachment loosens. The body is temporary, and dignity rises. I am a child of God. This is the foundation of all spiritual transformation. God's first teaching. Consider yourself a soul and remember the Father. Now, that's where I have a problem with the Father. I don't think um, God would be recognized as masculine energy. I am not this body. I am a soul, a point of conscious light, eternal and pure. This awareness is the foundation of all spiritual transformation and freedom. Maybe we'll get into deeper beliefs about the nature of God. Let's do the next reflection. Do you believe love means sacrifice? No. Reflects inner clarity. Love is portrayed as giving up your happiness for others, sacrificing dreams, time, needs, identity. This creates problems. Sacrifice implies loss, creating subtle resentment. It creates expectation. I sacrifice, so you should too. It can become martyrdom, and it can justify unhealthy relationship. The fundamental problem is that sacrifice comes from a sense of lack, body conscious love based on limited happiness. The Brahma Kumaris teachings reveal soul consciousness love is not sacrifice. It is a natural overflow from fullness. When the soul is connected to God, the unlimited source of love, it becomes full. From this fullness, giving is natural and effortless with no sense of loss. A river doesn't sacrifice water, it naturally flows. This is altruistic love. Body conscious love draws from a limited resource that depletes. Soul conscious love draws from God's unlimited ocean. In relationship, I don't need you to complete me. I'm already complete. I'm already completed in my connection with God. That's interesting. The key insight: true love is not sacrifice from lack. It is natural giving from fullness. When filled with God's love, giving becomes effortless and joyful without expectation. Let's do another reflection. Do you believe fear keeps people disciplined? Fear does keep people disciplined, but I don't think that's the correct way to guide people. So, do you believe? So, I'm going to say no. Fear has been used throughout history for control, fear of punishment, hell, failure, job loss, rejection. This works short term, but this has serious costs. Fear-based discipline is external, not internal. Remove the threat and behavior stops. Fear creates resentment, anxiety, and eventually rebellion. Most importantly, it controls behavior while transforming character. The person remains the same inside. The Brahma Kumaris teachings offer a different foundation: self-respect and understanding. When I understand who I truly am, a pure, peaceful, powerful soul, child of God, I naturally want to act in ways that honor that identity. I avoid negative actions, not from fear, but because they don't match who I am. This is eternal discipline, far more powerful and sustainable. Understanding karma also transforms discipline. I avoid harmful action because I understand that every action creates a return, not because someone threatens me. God says, become so elevated that you don't need rules. That's powerful. Become so elevated that you don't need rules. True discipline comes from self-respect and understanding, not fear. When I know who I am as a soul and understand karma, right action becomes natural and joyful. Let's do one more reflection. Suffering brings us closer to God. I totally disagree with that. Suffering brings us closer to God. That's no. It used to give me a little, didn't it used to give a little comment? I stopped doing it, huh? The common understanding. During intense suffering, many people turn to God. The ego becomes quiet in pain, and the soul remembers God. Many traditions glorify suffering as spiritual. However, this can lead to accepting or seeking suffering, tolerating abuse, thinking it brings spiritual growth, and feeling guilty for wanting happiness. If suffering brings us closer to God, does God want us to suffer? Hmm. The Brahma Kumaris teachings clarify suffering does not bring us closer to God. Awareness does. Suffering is not a gift from God, it is the result of karmic accounts and body consciousness. God is called the remover of sorrow and restorer of happiness. He comes to end suffering, not glorify it. The opening that suffering creates can also be created through knowledge and meditation without pain. Raw Yogi is the path of happiness. God says, children, I have come to give you the inheritance of constant happiness. Why do you choose sorrow? Suffering does not bring us closer to God. Awareness and remembrance do. God is the remover of sorrow and the restorer of happiness. Raw Yoga is the path of joy.